So I've been thinking a lot recently about the style or the look of my photography, and I wanted to kind of ruminate on that thought process a little bit, kind of let you have an inside look at what I've been thinking around that kind of topic. So for those of you that don't know, I've been posting a new photo on my Instagram every single day for this whole year. We're more than halfway done with the year now, and I've been kind of looking down the grid, as you do, and kind of looking at like an overview of the collection of my photography work, and I've been trying to place like what it is about my work that has some sort of distinctive look or a distinctive style. Like I think when you look down that feed, you definitely get a sense that this is one photographer's consistent work, but actually putting words to that feeling is a little difficult. So I did what any self-respecting millennial would do, and I went and asked my followers to describe my photography in one word. I had a look through some of the responses, and a lot of them were quite fun, a lot of them were quite enlightening, and here is a little collection of what you guys have been saying. 2 people said urban, 3 people said it, one of you with a qualifier, so 3 people said just the word urban. I think that's accurate. I think I do take a lot of photos in urban environments. I have a focus on buildings and the shapes of buildings and the shadows that are given off by buildings sometimes, so I can see that one a lot. Also bundled in with that is, one of you said cityscape, which I like. Again, it's like, also, yeah, very true, and I will sometimes have compositions that are just entirely just the buildings and just like the view of a collection of buildings in an area. So yeah, also very true. Evocatively liminal, or a beauty in the mundane. That's more than one word, but I'll allow it. It's a very nice thing to say. And I guess for me that goes along with some other ones we've got here. You know, we've got meaningful, minimalistic, artistic is another one that kind of fits that vibe, and intentional. I'm a fan of all of that. I think to me that says that people are kind of getting a sense of calm and a sense of intentionality behind my work, which I feel like that's quite high praise. And honestly, as nice as all of these are and as lovely as these comments are, I still don't really feel like I've been able to answer my own question, which is to really kind of define a set sort of look or a style behind my photography. And then I heard something the other day which I think more kind of sums up how I'm feeling about it. It's that my photography doesn't have a consistent look, but it does have a consistent feeling. And I think actually that is the answer to the question that I've been looking for, and maybe I've just been asking the wrong question this whole time. It's not like I'm one of those photographers where you can put 30 of my photos back to back and you can say, oh yeah, that's definitely this person, or that's definitely from this art movement. But I do think that my photography has a consistent feeling, and that's why I've loved that quote so much. I feel like when you look down my grid, you get that sense of serenity, and you get that calm, and you get that uniqueness, and I think that's what so many people in the comments have picked up on. So maybe that's it. Maybe I don't have a look. Maybe I have a feeling instead, and maybe that's better. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm experimenting around with this more sort of long form format of video. It lets me ramble a little bit more, talk more to my heart's content, and be more honest, which I think is important, because if I'm having to edit myself down to fit all of my thoughts into a short form video, I feel like that's not entirely honest. But yeah, let me know what you think. What word or words or phrase or feeling, what would you use to describe my photography? And do you want to see more videos like this? Would you like more rambles about my art, or discussions on photography technique and all that other related nonsense? Let me know. Let's have a conversation. Let's let's chat, because God knows I can't shut up. Anyway, see you next time. This has been fun.